Welcome to Bridging the Sister Gap. My name is Khadija and I am Gen X, and that's my little sister Elise, and she is a millennial. And today we are going to be getting into some songs. We're going to be debating whether they are Gen X or millennial. Should we jump right in?
Yes, I can't wait for this. I'm excited.
Okay, so first off, this is one of your faves, Fantasy with ODB by Mariah Carey.
Mm, okay, so this is tricky because I feel like that's a millennial song because it's from my childhood, but I know that it references an old song. So are we counting? Because it samples an old song, doesn't it?
It does. The I in heaven.
Yeah,
That's
Heaven.
that's an old song. But just when that song came out and the fact that ODB is in that song, that's Gen X.
So are you trying to say that Wu-Tang is Gen X?
I think Wu-Tang is Gen X, 100%.
I don't know about that.
Wu-Tang's Gen X. Should we take it to the Goog?
Ugh,
Give it a
we
Goog.
just started, but I think I'm gonna take your word for it on it because they're older gentlemen, even though Method Man is the love of my life. Um,
But think about it. Love Your Life, how old were you?
I mean, I was a child, but that's like kind of average, right?
Child. Child, exactly. Child.
Mm, I don't
See,
know.
you're thinking so I think a lot of the things that a lot of millennials are getting confused is that they're thinking that okay, it was in my culture, it was in my sphere, like I heard it in the background, so it's millennial. And that's not true. If you weren't out partying to it, if it wasn't your um if you weren't in the club partying to that song, if that wasn't your time, that's not millennial, that's Gen X. What are you looking at? I know you're looking something up. What
I
are you looking
am. No,
what does
I'm
it
just
say?
looking. It says that Wu-Tang is Gen X. You can have them old dudes go for it.
Now they old because
Mhm.
now they old, now they old.
Except for Method Man, but keep going.
Okay. No, Method will never ever be old. All right, so that's Gen X. Okay. Um, this one I think is going to be Gen X. At least I think it's Gen X. If I Rule the World, Nas and Lauryn Hill,
That's Gen X.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Um, this is random because I was watching the Hall of Fame, excuse me, the rock and roll thing again with Outkast,
Mhm.
Bombs Over Baghdad. What do you think?
I think that's millennial.
You think that's millennial?
Yeah, I think we might have to go to Google for that.
In my mind, I think it's Gen X because I distinctly remember driving down to Atlanta in my car, early 90s,
mm,
and listening to um listening to them. What does it say? You looking it up?
mhm. Um, I don't even know what year that came out.
Gen X,
It's Gen X. You're
2000.
faster than me. You're gonna have to be the Googler.
Okay. Well, I'm Google's my friend.
Mm,
Um, the sound, political, experimental, chaotic, and anti-system. That's Gen X.
mm.
Y'all more party.
I don't know because what I'm reading it says the Outkast song "B.O.B. Bombs Over Baghdad" is generally associated with the millennial generation as it was released in 2000. While it bridges the gap between generations, its
Oh,
peak.
bridging the gap.
Look at that. Its peak cultural relevance aligns most closely with millennials' formative years.
I'm
Hmm.
looking. This song was not made for teen dance floors or pop studio. It was made for people who lived through the 90s, the tension, the shift, and the chaos.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we were us children were listening to it.
So, B.O.B. is Gen X energy. Millennials just learned the lyrics later.
I don't know I need you to set your references again because I don't know. We looking at two different Googs, girl.
Okay.
Mine says
Okay.
millennial.
All right.
We're gonna
I've
have
got
to
another one.
we're gonna
I've
have to
got
split
another
this
one.
one.
Okay. Well, that one we'll say it's both. How about it's
Okay.
exennial? It's exennial.
Exennial. Okay, I'll take that. I'll
Exennial.
take that.
No scrubs. TLC.
That's you. That's all you.
You
I
think
hated that. Yeah.
you hated TLC?
I hate TLC, but that song just got played so heavy.
I remember exactly where I was the first time I heard that
I
because they hadn't
know.
been
I
out in a
remember
while.
where I was.
I remember exactly where I was. I was in the car driving past the Brooklyn Promenade, and they were like, I think it was Funkmaster Flex or somebody. Here's the new one by TLC, and I remember being like, new one by TLC, so excited. This is how you know I'm old as hell because they were premiering a new song on the radio.
On the radio, right?
Yeah. Let me see. TLC, the group itself, I think is Gen X,
It's Gen
but
X.
that song, I don't know. Let's see.
It's like Waterfalls. If I could never hear that song again, I
They ran
would
that
be
into the
happy. Oh
ground, into
God.
the ground. It's
Oh,
Gen X. It's Gen
it
X.
is. I figured. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I might have been singing it, but like, I didn't want no scrub. Like at like 10, however old I was.
Exactly, exactly. All right, here's one. Back that ass up.
Oh, girl, that's a millennial song, baby. Okay, that's our anthem. Okay, that's a millennial song.
Let's
Taking
see.
it from 99, taking over for the 2000. Are you kidding me? I want a twerk contest to that song.
Were you old enough to be in the club when that song
I
came out?
wasn't, but I was in the club. I
So
was using
it was
somebody else's.
released in 1999, 1999, 2000s.
Well, I was using somebody else's ID, but
I was in the club backing my ass up.
I was in the club too. Is what I'm saying. That's a millennial song.
No, y'all
Yeah.
claim that, but it's Gen X.
No, it's
It's Gen
not.
X. That's Gen X.
Look it up. I'm sick of fussing with you. I know that is a millennial song.
It's Gen X. Y'all claimed it. Y'all have claimed it, but it's not.
No, baby. I know. This one, I'm confident in the bot down to my core.
Mm.
I know I'm right. You're reading too long.
Back that ass up is Gen X. No debate, no hesitation. Here's why. It was released in 1999. Juvenile, Cash Money is Gen X. They're Gen X.
Well, yeah, just because this is the same thing with the
Listen,
movies and
listen,
shows
listen.
yesterday.
It's a,
Just
it's
because the artist
wait
is
a minute.
old man.
Wait a minute. It defined late 90s Southern hip hop before the millennial wave really hit. This was Gen X and the club, not millennials. They discovered it later. Back that ass up is Gen X. Millennials just learned to dance later. That's what they're saying. If you were old enough to be in the club when this dropped, then you're Gen X.
Well, I was in the club.
Were you old?
I'm old.
1999. I think what's important is so birth culture versus like culture. So I think let's see. The birth year versus like culture. Because I think millennial starts 2000 on.
No, because I mean, you mean as far as culture goes?
Yes. There's a
Mm.
difference between when you were born and when the culture raised you.
But I feel like, I mean, but prior to No, I think late '90s. We can take '95, whatever was going on in '95 and later. I really do. I'd.
95? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because some millennials at that time were 15. Like, yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
Because you're heavily influenced. I mean, by the age of 10, you're heavily influenced by all of these things. Like, I mean, look at my daughter's 13, right? And the stuff that she's listening to, I'm not. I'm forced to, but that's not my stuff, you know. But that I would consider that to be her generation's music and shows and stuff, you know. Um, yeah, I believe that. I do. Neither one of us are experts. Let's move on to the next song. I'm not giving you back that ass up. I'm sorry, and
Back
I'm
that
I'm
thing up
gonna.
is Gen
I
X.
know that in the millennials in the comments better
And
back
and
me
Gen
up.
and Gen X is gonna come up in these comments too, saying
Back me
this
up.
is us. Y'all try to claim everything, and it's not
Mm-mm,
you. Were you in the club legally? Could you stay there and buy a drink? No, it is ours.
mm-mm.
It's ours.
No, keep
It's
going.
ours. It's ours. Okay. Um, Insane in the Membrane, Cypress Hill.
Oh, that's Gen X. That's
I'll
Gen
tell you how I got this. I just on my Apple Music, I just hit shuffle, and the first songs that popped up, I just wrote the names down.
X.
It's very eclectic here. The next one is Move Bitch, Ludacris.
Oh no, that's millennial.
I think it is. Let's
That's
see. I
yeah,
think it is. I
that's
think it is.
definitely anything ludicrous is millennial. Pimping all over the world, all that stuff. That's definitely millennial.
Let's see. Yep.
Oh yeah.
2001. After 2000,
Mm,
Millennial. 2001. Yes.
hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
What's millennial? Don't speak, no doubt.
I was pretty young when that came out. That was the song was a big deal for me, you know. But I
That's
feel like
that's a very I
mm,
remember that was one of my on repeat ADHD songs. So
mm.
I'm gonna say I think it's Gen X.
I'm surprised the freaking it's the Cinderella song. What's that song? The Wallflowers. What's the
Me and
song?
Cinderella, one headlight.
What that like? Oh my god! If I could like, that's another one that you deft. My gosh. I think that even though I would like it to be millennial, I think old Gwen. I think that's Gen X. She's like probably your age.
Let's see what it says. Gen X, 1996.
Yeah, I
Mid
figured. Good
90s,
song. It's a banger.
post oh my god.
Mm,
Yes, post grunge. It's grunge. It
mhm.
lived on MTV rotation, and it was not on TRL. Not TRL.
No, it was not. But Holla Back Girl was.
Hollaback
If
is definitely millennial. Pharrell
that's
is
millennial,
millennial. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's Gen X. And you ought to know Alanis Morissette.
that's Gen X.
That's Gen X for sure.
What was the other song she had? The one about God. Oh, what if God was one of us? Gen
No, no,
X.
that's not her.
That's not Alanis Morissette. What if God was one
No,
of us? Who
no.
sang that song?
I feel like it was a one hit wonder person.
Really? You
Yeah.
sure that's not Alanis?
Who are you talking to?
Miss Know It All. That's who.
It's not even Miss No. I love Alanis Morissette. That's my girl.
Oh, her name is Joan
Yeah,
Osborne. I don't know who
told
that
you.
is.
Told
I could
you.
have sworn that was.
I don't know if you guys have noticed. My sister says I swear I know everything. That's not true. I if I assert something, it typically means I know I'm right. She, on the other hand, swears she knows everything and will Google everything because she doesn't believe she's ever wrong. And this is
That is not true.
100%. I wish
That
I could
isn't
get
true.
I wish we could get Tifa on the phone right now. 100%. Tifa's our cousin. 100%. Anywho, moving
My,
on.
okay.
Who am I? Beanie Man.
That's Millennial.
You
Yeah,
think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Now the song's in my head.
Sim
Oh,
Sim.
who
Who
got the key to
is
my
Sim?
beat?
Let's see. I think it's Gen X, 1997.
See, I feel like you're claiming these songs. I don't know. I don't like your scale. I feel like you're claiming these songs based off of.
So that song, so late 90s, you can kind of say it's exennial, but we had that beginning. Gen X had that beginning of dance hall. So we had Shabba Ranks who brought that all over. That's Shabba Ranks is not millennial. Shabba Ranks is Gen X.
No, but mm, I don't know. I feel
Like Maxi Preak, that's all. That's
yeah, that is, but Beanie Man, that's millennial.
that song is not millennial. Again, y'all try to claim everything. No.
Mm,
Were you able to go into the club and
mm.
buy a drink and legally dance to it?
No, but I was in the teen club dancing to it.
Mm, no, not the same. That's Gen X. I think we're gonna have a lot of arguments
I
in
think
this.
so too. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of agree to disagrees because we already, I don't know how many in, and I'm disagreeing on almost all of them. Literally,
um, Fallen, Alicia Keys.
that's millennial.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there.
I was listening to that the other day. It came on the radio. There's a station on like Sirius XM, and it plays a bunch of like I call them millennial hits. But I even have a Spotify playlist that I created called the Millennial Playlist. But Alicia Keys Fallen came on, and I was like, wow, we thought she could sing. Was my thought.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing is I don't know what happened. I saw her in person when she first came out. She opened for Maxwell. We
Mm.
went for my birthdays, the weekend Aaliyah died.
Mm.
Same weekend Aaliyah died. I will never forget that. Um, and she was really good, like, blew me away, and all she had was Fallen on at that time, and every song she played as she opened, I mean, now I know, it's like, "You Don't Know My Name," like, all these hits,
Mm.
but every one, I was like, "Oh my god, she's so good."
You know, it's funny because mommy had taken me and one of my friends in high school to see. I wanted to see Beyonce, but Beyonce was on tour with Missy Elliott and Alicia Keys, and it was called like the Ladies First Tour or something like that. And it was she drove us to all the way to Philly to it, and I don't really remember Alicia Keys that much because my sole focus was like tunnel
Beyoncé.
vision Beyonce. But I remember being like, oh, she was okay, you know, but nothing to be like, oh my gosh, like, oh, how amazing. Like I
Yeah.
remember, like I'd seen Kanye at Rutgers. It was a free concert, and
I
he
remember
brought
you
out
telling me about that,
John
you brought
Legend.
out John Legend, and I remember you
Yeah,
bringing up John Legend being like, "He had this guy
right.
playing the
Yeah, I
piano,
was like, oh
he
my
was so
god, he sounded
talented."
so amazing. Because usually when artists bring out other artists, you're like, ugh, we're gonna be able to listen to this homeboy rap or sing. Like, I don't want to hear this. But my boyfriend and I looked at each other and we were like, this guy's good. Like,
Yeah,
what? You know,
yeah.
like he was really good. But I don't remember that feeling about Alicia Keys. And then now listening to her music today, I'm just like, eh,
I
it's
don't know.
okay.
Really, I mean, I'm opening for Maxwell, like, he blew her out of the water, so
Well, obviously, yeah.
I
And
was
he's not
like,
gonna
not
have
even
anybody right, and he's not gonna have anybody better than him opening.
yeah,
So
no way, no way.
keep
Okay, this
going.
is my last one.
Okay, ready.
This, um, Ashanti Foolish.
Oh, that's millennial. Are you kidding me? Do you
I
remember
told
my
you
Ashanti
it
poster that
randomly
I
picks
had?
songs. Calm down, calm down. It's
Okay.
yours. It's millennial. Calm down, calm down.
Nah, yeah. All Ashanti, anything. Ashanti, Nelly, like all of that.
Yeah,
That's millennial.
they definitely came out during after the 2000s. That's
Yes.
for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, that's all I had.
Very good
Oh,
list.
you
I
liked
don't
it?
agree with everything, but it was an okay list. It
I
was
think
okay.
there are certain songs that, again, millennials claim, and I think they claim it based on nostalgia, and they had no business. Y'all had no business listening to these songs at that point.
No, not at all. Not at all. Back that ass up. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no business. No business. How old were you at that point?
I think I was like 13.
Yeah, no business listening. No business.
Like if
So
Ava was, my daughter was listening to it, I'd be like, pardon me.
exactly, exactly. That's like my neck, my back.
Oh my gosh, that's another one. Like what?
No business. You had no
Trina? I used to love Trina. Listening to her music today, I'm just like, I was listening to that.
I know,
Oh
right?
my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Again, that's
what?
another one. You had no business listening to that.
No, none. No business at all. But they
Like,
were
you don't know
good.
Nan?
Right. For real. Like you don't know Nan. I didn't know Nan.
You didn't know Nan. You had no clue. Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-mm. Crazy.
All right, guys. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that was it. That was a
Yeah,
good list.
that was my list. That was my list. I know you guys are probably going to be fighting with us in the comments, but definitely leave us your comments. And if you guys have any thoughts on any other topics you want us to cover, drop that below. But please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.